You are the sum total of your habits simply because your habits are what you do consistently. The first habit that you can apply to help you grow your business faster is to complete one task per day. I don't care what anybody says, that long to-do list is not getting completed. Your best bet is to work on one task per day. Instead of lying to myself, I've realized that just deciding to work on one task per day helps me to be way more productive and motivated because the one task is attainable and I'm able to focus my energy and my entire time on this one specific task. And this is something that I especially recommend to new business owners, with us having either school, kids, families, other things to do in our lives. It's just not realistic to have such a long to-do list and expect to complete that to-do list all in one day. Just decide on one task that you will complete fully in one day. And a tip to do this and to make sure that you increase your chances of completing that task is to decide on that task the night before. So before you go to sleep, say to yourself, what is the one thing that I'm going to do for my business? And this can work in your life in general as well. What is the one thing that I'm going to do tomorrow that I want to complete fully? Go ahead, decide what it is, write it down, and then take it a step further if you want to, is to decide when it is that you're going to work on that task. Is this something that you're going to complete in the morning? Is this something you're going to do on your lunch break? Or is it something that you're going to do in the evening? When you have a dedicated time spot for you to complete this one task, you up your chances of completing it even further. So decide on one task you're going to do, decide the night before what that task is going to be, and also decide where in the day you're going to complete that task. Habit number 2, and it goes along a little bit with the first habit: schedule your business into your life. If starting a business, working on your business is something that you really want to do, you need to schedule your business into your life. That can look like you giving yourself a set day where you only work on things for your business, or a set time in the day where you only work on business related activities. So basically you're creating a lifestyle that includes your business. You and only you know what works best for your life and your lifestyle. So you'll have to make the decision of whether or not you only work on your business on the weekends, or whether you can wake up early and dedicate 2 to 3 hours to working on your business, or where you only work on your business at 5 o'clock or 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. That's something that's personal, but at the end of the day, you have to create a schedule and you have to schedule your business into your lifestyle. If you don't make your business a part of your lifestyle, it will take second place. And I'm not saying that your business should be everything, but it needs a spot. It needs to become a part of your life, and it needs to be something that is a staple in your life. So whether you say to yourself, Sundays I always track my analytics, or Sundays I use that day to watch the trainings on courses that I purchased, or Sundays is when I create my content, you need to set something up and you need to follow through and do that consistently. The third habit also goes with the first and the second, is to get into the habit of completing the hard tasks first. So again, this goes for business or life in general. If you make a list of 5 things that you want to complete in your business over the next 2 months, 3 months, whatever the time frame is, and then you're now saying to yourself, okay, which one should I do? Or if it's just you deciding the night before which task you should complete the next day, always go with the task that's the hardest. You don't want to procrastinate and complete these easy tasks just so you can have the feeling of completing a task. Force yourself. This is a habit that you need to build. Come into the habit of completing and reaching for the harder tasks first. Anything else is procrastination. The task that you are avoiding, or you may be avoiding, is the task that you need to complete. It's usually the task that's most important as well. So if you've been avoiding setting up your email marketing, or if you've been avoiding going through your business and really just working on all of the product descriptions in your business, or if you've been avoiding reorganizing something in your business or in your life, do that task first. Also, if you know you have content to create, Don't fall down the rabbit hole of, oh, I'm researching hashtags when you haven't created the content as yet. Go and tell yourself that you will create the content first, because that's usually the harder part, and then you'll go and you'll research your hashtags. This is a habit that once you get into, you will be able to see more change and more productivity in your business, because you will complete those bigger tasks first and you will be done with them. By the way, if you're new to the community and you are a first-time business owner, go ahead and consider registering for my free business training. The link to that will be in the description box below. We talk about all the things that you can do marketing and sales wise to help you get started with your first business. The link will be in the description box below. The fourth habit that you want to get into is the habit of tracking everything in your business. Now, I know this can be either time consuming. You may feel like it's time consuming, or you may feel like it's something that's depressing if it's something like you're tracking sales, but it's something that you still need to get into the habit of. You can either write things down or you can put them into a Excel spreadsheet. If you're part of the Business Girl email list, I've sent out a tracker before on multiple occasions that helps you to track different things in your business: sales, business reach, most purchased product, least purchased product. It's very detailed. If you want to join the Business Girl email list, check all the links in the description box and you should find a link there that will take you to the official Business Girl website where you can sign up for the newsletter. But that tracker is very helpful, and it's something that will allow you to get into the habit of tracking your business. You can make your tracker yourself if you want to, but at the end of the day, getting into the habit of writing things down, and all you're really doing is measuring where you are currently and what you have achieved. And the thing is, if you haven't achieved anything, that's still something that you want to write down. If things have decreased, you want to make a note of it. From there, you'll go and you'll make business decisions. You'll know that, okay, I've been pumping lots of money into running ads and I've gotten nothing from it. So now you know that maybe you can switch it up or tweak your ads in some way. Tracking your business allows you to make better decisions because you're making decisions off of data and not off of your feelings. So getting into the habit of tracking things is definitely a beneficial habit. Anything else is an estimation. Tracking will always be your best option. For example, one of the three main things that you can track is your website visitors, track your sales, obviously, and you can track your most viewed product. So these are also things that you can find on the back end of your website. So let's say, for example, you have Shopify. That is data and information that you can find, and what you'll do is you just write that down. You say, for the past 2 weeks, this product was the most viewed, and then you have a better idea of what is working for the past 3 weeks. This is the website visits that I've had. Then you can go and you can decide strategies that will help you get more website visitors or redirect the attention to specific products that you want the attention to be directed to. Also, let's say you want to release a promotion. When you know the data behind the most viewed products and you leading up to something like Black Friday, you would know which product is the most viewed product in the past 6 months, and you'll be able to run a better promotion because maybe you can run the promotion towards that product. Do you see how understanding what's going on in your business and making decisions off of the data will probably be a better decision than to just do something based off of how you're feeling or how you see somebody do something in their business? Think of it the same way as when people who are in the finance arena tell us to track our expenses or just simply track all of the things that we purchased for this week or for this month. All of those little things add up, and the same way all of those things add up, we need to track every little part of our business so we can know every little progress or every little regress that's happening in our business. And then if something's wrong, we can change it before the problem gets too big. Also, depending on the platform that you're using, depending on the platform that you're uploading your content with, for example, some platforms that you use to automatically upload your content to provide analytics to you. So if you want to know what's going on with your socials, you can go and you can check the analytics not only on the platform but also on the content scheduler. So for example, Planoly has this back end with analytics for your content that is going to be a little bit more than what Instagram is showing you. The more analytics you can get on your business, the better. What's another thing? Email marketing. Depending on the email marketing platform that you use, you can also get in-depth analytics on your opens and suggestions on how you can increase that open rate. All of these things are important when you're saying to yourself, my emails aren't working. Okay, you feel like your emails aren't working. What is the data saying? And like I always say, if tracking your business seems like something that's a daunting exercise, consider tracking on a bi-weekly basis. I will always say this. Instead of tracking things monthly, say to yourself, okay, I'm going to look at it every 2 weeks and write down what's happened or what hasn't happened in the past 2 weeks. That's always a better chunk to take, because then you will have the other half of the month, or you can go into the new month knowing that you need to make certain changes based off of what has happened over the past 2 weeks. So if you want to grow your business faster, these are the habits that you can consider putting into play into your life. Completing one task at a time, scheduling your business into your life, putting it in a fixed time or a fixed day as to when you will work on your business, always deciding to complete and lead with the hardest task first to avoid procrastination, and developing a major habit of tracking every single thing in your business. So if you like this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up, but only if you like the video. Go ahead and check the description box for resources that can help you with everything that I talked about, and I'll leave 2 recommendations on the screen, and I will see you there.